Now that I've played a couple games of Legion's Realms at War, what can I say? I'm a bit of an expert right now, so today I'm going to be opening this Frontiers booster box. Now the first games I did play were against Prodigious TCC, so if you want to check out his video where he teaches me how to play, go ahead and head over to his channel. There will be a link in the description. Let's get into it. And don't mind my random ramblings about the game. Me and him, we played 2 games. The first game was an intro where he was telling me, showing me how to play the game, because it's very, well, I shouldn't say very much like Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! But there's a vibe that I'm not used to. For example, the play as many cards as you want in one turn that you can. That's new to me. So I'm like, where's the mana? And then spending my life to play effects and things, the learning curve was there. So there's one game where he taught me how to play and another game where we just played afterwards. And surprisingly, the game wasn't that difficult to understand. It's one of those, okay, I get it. There's a lot of, there's some counters over here, count up. Use your synergy and realm, pierce the veil, all that stuff. Picked it up in the first game with some instruction, and now I am off on my own to go open this and create a deck. So we have a box topper, Michael the Divine Wrath. And I'm still trying to iron out who I want to play. I think I want to go with Malady or Milady. I think it's Malady, because she has a lot of putrid warriors and putrid spells, and I think that whole purple and bright green color scheme is really what I'm looking for. It's right up my alley. And during the matches, I played the Undead deck, and he was playing the Titans. So, not seeing what I'm looking for, which is an undead card. None of these are going to help me make my putrid deck. But we're just dusting off the first pack. It's okay. And I live in Las Vegas, so I don't believe this game has reached over here yet. From what I've seen, everyone I've asked, nobody really knows about it. I know the East Coast of the United States, there are people playing games there. So maybe I will branch out and play some people in the Discord once I have a deck together. Still not a single undead, which is making me wonder if undead is even in this set. I see Titans, Strength of Atlas, and the Mythical Beast, Aviary the Phoenix Flames. But I should have looked up what was in this set first before I started opening it and just rambling. But again, I am an expert. Oh, it's a realm. Like, why is it like that? There we are. The first undead. We have the Bone Rattle Fields. Let's see if I can use this in my deck. Once per turn, you can play Bloodborne 6. Destroy one undead warrior on your side of the field. And if you do, manifest up to 2 shambling skeleton undead warrior tokens. Attack 2 in the field. Maybe. We'll just put this off to the side. Not sure how I feel about that one yet. Dwarves look cool. I like bears, so. Okay, we have a double hitter of undead in this pack. I know that's just common, but let's see. Whispers of the Grim. The Grim stuff seems to be working out with, I forgot it's a different warlord, so I doubt I'll be able to put this in my deck. Send the top 3 cards of your deck to the discard pile. If you do, destroy up to X face-up unified cards on opponent's side of the field, where X is the total amount of Grim undead cards. Yeah, can't use it. Now that I think about it, this is in the starter deck. The art is different from the starter decks versus the I don't want to say finished product, because the starter decks are a finished product. It just has its own unique art to it. And nope, we're not looking good. I don't know if this is just a set that is short on undead, or I'm just getting extremely unlucky. But I am passing by cards that other people probably need in their deck, so it's a little unfortunate that I'm not in a position to be able to trade. And I know shipping to Canada isn't cheap sometimes. So we have a Strugan, Lord of the Endless Mill. Warrior, attack 1, perish. Target up to 2 cards in target player's discard pile and eradicate the targeted cards. Perish. So it has 2 perish abilities. Target 1, Windmill of Corpses in your discard pile. Add the targeted card to your hand. Really depends on what the Windmill of Corpses does to see if... Ooh, look at that. Oh, is that... There we go. We got something peeking up that is playable. But before that, we have an axe. But who cares? Moving on. We don't care about orcs. We have a Vault of Swords. All right. Renown rare? I think that's what the 4 stars are. And the one above that is Elysian rare. So, Vault of Swords. It's a fortified card. You can play this card if your undead guardian is Meg Saria, Princess of the Lost Souls. The face-up card cannot be destroyed by opponent player's unified effects. Static, each time an undead warrior is sent from your side of the field of your deck to the discard pile, you can place 1 soul counter on this card. Once per turn, you can remove 15 soul counters from this face-up card and revive up to 5 undead warriors with different names from your discard pile to the side of the field. That seems pretty strong, as long as you have a lot of cards that keep dumping into your discard pile. So I'm pretty excited over that. That is a big hit for me, because again, I have a limited amount of booster boxes that I'm opening. We'll put that off to the side. And then next pack. I'm going to have to pick up some more starter decks too, because while I like the look of Putrid and Undead, I might like the play style of another faction. It's just the only one I played, and purple's my favorite color. So that is why. And I always get confused when I see some purple on the bottom, but this is just a Mystic Fire Arena. I don't have a Guardian, so I'm looking to pull a Guardian. Purple one for the deck. Shouldn't say purple, Undead, because again, Mystics kind of looks purple too. I would say Orcs and Goblins were my second choice, just because the art on them are pretty good. Oh, no. Okay, we got another double hitter in the end. Oh, they're both Grim cards, though. All right. Crypt of the Grim, once per turn, pay 6, deal 1 damage to all warriors on a target player's side of the field. The warriors were to destroy this effect, eradicate the warriors instead. You can only control 1 face-up Crypt of the Grim. Still playable, because it doesn't specifically call out needing Grim cards. That's a maybe for the deck. And then revisit the Grim. I can only activate this at 3 or more Grim Undead Warriors. Can't play that one. Not with what I'm doing. And I hope the Warlord is in this set. I actually didn't look to see what set she was in. That could be a problem if I don't pull her. Collecting Souls. Unified. Bloodborne 15. Consume. I can't even consume because I don't have a Guardian. You can only play this card if your Undead Warlord is Mortis, the Grim Shadow Hand. Okay, we're not doing that. That didn't work out. Ruins of the River Styx. Did I don't know if I got that one yet. Once a return, pay Bloodborne 3. Eradicate 1 across the Soul River Styx from your discard pile face up. Then if you do, you can activate the effect of the eradicated across the River Styx. Okay, so this is Ruins of the River Styx, and there's another card called Across the Soul River Styx. If this face-up card leads the field by a card effect, you can target up to 3 across the River Styx in your eradication zone and add the targeted cards to your hand. Okay. So that one will depend on the other card, which I don't have to play with. There's just a lot of factions, so these packs have to spread out all the love. Yeah, it's a lot easier for me to shuffle the cards this way as opposed to doing this, because I always grab 2 of them. Nothing. All right. There we go. Tower of Echoes. When this card is first activated, all players eradicate the top card of their respective decks face down. Once per turn, you can increase your synergy cooldown by 4 turns and pay 4 Bloodborne. Choose a number between 1 and 4. The target player must eradicate X cards from the top of their deck face down, where X was the number chosen. If this card is destroyed by opponent card effect, you can target 1 card that is eradicated face down and send the targeted card to the discard pile. So this game can be very wordy, and after it seems like you just got to pay attention. Like line by line, just go through what it says and then move on to the next one. Go through that line, do what it says, go to the next line. Because if you try to understand it all at once, you're going to be like, wait a minute, what was that first line? What do I have to do? But it's a lot of words, but it's not too difficult. Sorrow Rock. Once per turn, you can pay Bloodborne 1, eradicate the top card of your deck face down. If this card is sent from the deck to the discard pile by the effect of an undead card, you can eradicate its card face up, and if you do, deal 1 damage to all players' warlords. All right. There's some eradication mechanics there. I haven't ran into that except for the Titans. The Titans had a lot of eradicate stuff. Ooh, another one. Wait, hold on. How many stars is this? 4. Great. Remember I told you I was an expert? And it shows that I am not. So this one is more rare than the other one. So is this I wonder if it shows on here. Okay. It has, let's look at this together. We have 84 commons, 45 uncommons, 27 rares, 9 renown rares, 7 exalted rares, and 1 Elysian rare. So I'm pretty sure this is not the Elysian rare because I think they don't do stars when they have it. This one's probably... Is this an exalted rare? And the other one is a renown rare? I'm a pro, I swear. I'm going to go with that. We're just going to assume that. So I have this fancy looking one, which is Aphidion's Destiny Dust. Bloodborne 30. If your warlord is Aphidion, this card cannot be negated or responded to. Eradicate all Bounty, Realm, Unified, and Fortified cards in all players' decks face up. If you activate this card when no player's veils have been pierced, you can pay consume 30. If you do, pierce all veils. You cannot attack or have previously attacked on the turn you activate this card. I don't see the power of it, but I really don't know how good the bounty cards are, because that could change things. But if it costs 30, it's probably something that's really good to get rid of. Because my second pick, just looking at the cards, would probably be the Mystic Beasts, Lily Lake Sprite, Sister Crystal Whirl, because I just think those are cool looking too. It would be between Orcs, Mystic Beasts, and Undead is where I'm at right now. Windmill of Corpses. So we were looking for this because this works with that other card that I got. Let's see if it's something that I can put in my deck. It's a unified card. When this card is first activated, destroy one undead warrior on your side of the field. Then if you do, send the top 2 cards of your deck to your discard pile. So far, so good. I can put this in here. Once per turn, you can destroy one undead warrior on your side of the field and target one undead warrior in your discard pile with a different name. Revive the targeted warrior to your side of the field. If this card is sent to your deck from the discard pile, you can send the top 2 cards of your deck to the discard pile. And if you do, add this card to your discard pile, or from your discard pile to your hand. You can only control one face-up Windmill of Corpses. That is a definite maybe. And we have he's Grimgrave Growler. Shockwave, when this warrior enters play, you can target one warrior on the field with the original attack 2 or less and destroy targeted warrior. I mean, that could be fine too. Not everything has to say putrid, but there's going to be some synergy that goes along with it, and I want to at least start off where my deck, every card makes sense. It is a putrid one, and from there I can start removing things as they don't work. Farm of Bodies. Fortified. Once per turn, you can pay Bloodborne 4 and send the top 2 cards of your deck to your discard pile. Once per turn, you can target one undead warrior in your discard pile with an attack of 4 or more and revive it. That seems really nice. I mean, it's going to cost... once per turn, you can target one... I guess it doesn't cost anything. If this card is sent, blah, blah, blah. Bloodborne 4. Okay. This is doable. We're going to put that in the deck. Well, now I'm just like, do I sleeve these up? Don't know how rare those are. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all the bulk too, because it's not on TCG Player. I sell on there mainly, so I might have to switch to eBay if I want to sell the bulk of my Legions cards. So Grim Shambler, Perish, send the top card of your deck to the discard pile. I'm sure there's a better Putrid for 1 that I will be using in its place. Dwarves, Orcs. I forgot what that one was. More Dwarves. Okay, here we go. They're all Grim. Fingdral, the Grim Witch Doctor. I wonder if this set even has the Putrid stuff. Maybe it doesn't. Perish, target player discards 1 from their hand if able. Perish, eradicate 3 Grim Warriors in your discard pile. And if you do, you can revive Frigdral, the Grim Witch Doctor, from your discard pile to your side. Oh, what did I do? I got my pile of stuff messed up. Okay. So let's put this in the back. Haunted Labyrinth. Fortified. Static. Each time an opposing player constricts or revives a warrior to their side of the field, the opposing player must send the top 2 cards of their deck to their discard pile. Static. Each time an opposing player attacks an undead warrior on your side of the field, the opposing player must send the top 2 cards. Okay. So you don't lose the game when you run out of cards, but it might be an advantage to throw all their cards in discard when they're not a deck that relies on their discard pile. So I don't know if there's a sideboard in this game, but it seems like that'd be kind of a sideboard card. Imprints of the Grim. I believe I already had that one. We have 3 more to go. Nope. Okay, here we go. Unified Essence of Demise. Bloodborne 15, Consume 15. And you can only play this if your guy is Mortis. Did I pull this one before? There was another one that it had to be a certain warlord. That's not the one that I'm looking at. I may need to find a box that has the Putrid set in it. I don't think this is it, or else I'd be seeing more. Whispers of the Grim, yeah. I'm 2 packs away from being at the end, and I can, with certainty, tell you that the warlord I want is not in this box. She will never be in this box, and it's unfortunate. Necro Realm. When this card is revealed, immediately activate the following effect. Oh, that's just the realm. Is this different? Oh. It's the Veil. It gets flipped to the realm. Target 1 player. Target player must sacrifice 2 cards. Yep, this is the one in the starter deck. That's just a shiny version of it. And then we have the fields already. Last pack. Maybe they messed up in the factory and all the Putrid cards are going to be in this one. And it does not look like that is happening. Not a single undead card in there. So that is the booster box. Actually, it is called the blister set. And we walked away with this being the rarest card. Ephidion's Destiny Dust, which handles all of the eradicate all Bounty Realm Unified and Fortified cards. That is what it does. Could be a game changer, I guess, if they're playing a lot of bounty cards. And then for the rarest undead card I got, Vault of Souls. I believe this is something that I want to play in my deck. And this is it. This is all the undead cards I got. It's not enough to make a deck, so I'm going to have to find some more cards. Maybe just, bite the bullet and just get some singles sent over from Canada to flesh out my deck so I can play some more online games. There will be more games that I'll be playing against Prodigious TCC. I just need to be able to make a deck. And if you haven't already, check out his channel where we play and he teaches me how to play. And then also check out the second game that I play with him, which is on my channel. Well, let's I want to have some final remarks on the game in general. So this game has been, I believe, we're going on 3 years, and I've never heard of it until probably, I want to say a month, maybe a month and a half ago. And so it has the staying power. It's already there. It's staying. It just seems to slowly be growing. So I do plan on playing it more online because I did find it different. It's different from the games I play. So it's different from Magic and Battle Spirits and Digimon, One Piece, Sorcery. It's so much different from those, and because it has that play as many cards as you can, and I'm used to mana, energy, casting costs, things like that. So this, I believe, has a place on my channel and in my everyday kind of gaming because it activates a different part of my brain to where I'm like, okay, I'm going to pay 30 life to activate this strong thing, and then I'm going to play these 5 cards, and I'll play this, which will wipe the board, but I draw more cards and I play more cards. The combos is something that I have to get used to. It sounds like a fun concept. It's not new. It's been around in other card games such as Yu-Gi-Oh! And things like that. But to me, it's new. And while Yu-Gi-Oh! Was not my flavor of card art and everything, this aligns better. Legions aligns better with the kind of look and the theme and things that I like in a card game. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how my deck goes, especially with the restrictions. You can only have a certain amount of renown rares and Elysian rares and things like that in your deck. You can't just go and buy the best cards and have 4 exalted rares in there. So there is a different deck building aspect to this game. So if you're new and you're just seeing this game because you followed me for Pokemon, Digimon, other things, and you're interested, go ahead and get some starter decks. The starter decks come with 2 playable decks, and it's a lot of fun. Who knows? You might like it, and eventually Legions might end up making its way to the West Coast where I'm at, and we can play some games at the LGS someday. So, thanks for checking out my video, and again, we're going to be doing some more Legions gameplay, some Legions unboxing, just things like that. So be sure to leave a comment. Let me know if something piqued your interest out of what I pulled, because again, I was just looking for the undead cards because I want to start small before I branch off into the other factions. Who knows? I might have pulled something really cool in here, whether that's worth a lot of money or it's a staple in a dwarf deck or a demon deck or something like that. Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it, and I'll catch everyone next time.